Park Board welcome you to Parade Ice Guard, longtime home of Minneapolis hockey. To create a safe, welcoming, and inclusive environment for our student athletes and fans, Minneapolis hockey has the following behavior expectations. Demonstrate respect and support for others and engage in positive sportsmanship. We request your cooperation in supporting the student athletes in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions will not be tolerated. We appreciate your cooperation. Tonight's matchup is a conference contest with our neighbors from the South, the New Prague Trojans, versus your home team from Minneapolis, the Minneapolis Girls High School Hockey Team. Now for the starting lineups from the visitors from New Prague. Senior at center, number 32, Sarah Berkey. Senior at wing, number 19, Alice Clarta. Senior at wing, number 26, Eva Baker. Sophomore defense, number 3, Kylie Herman. Senior at D, number 18, Mally Locke. And in goal tonight for New Prague, junior, number 31, Haley Ulam. New Prague's head coach is Lindsay Berkey. Assistant coaches, Gabby Slagus, Kendra Collier, and Jeff Locke. Now get on your feet for the starting lineups for the Minneapolis Girls High School Hockey Team. From Southwest High School, freshman at center, number 24, Emily Scott. From Washburn High School, junior at wing, number 21, Emily Hopenson. From Washburn High School, sophomore at wing, number 5, Riley McIntyre. From Washburn High School, junior at D, number 27, Siri Plumba. From Washburn High School, sophomore at D, number 15, Sasha Grable Pinto. And from Southwest High School, freshman, number 30, Bentley Ragoon. Minneapolis Girls High School hockey team is coached by Tom Helbeck. Assistant coaches, Patrick Conley, Dan Carlson, Ava Miller, Patty Marshall, and Beth Hassan. Student managers, Kelly Lyman, Amelia Smith, and Hannah Gaz. Please rise, if you are able, remove your hat, and direct your attention to the American flag to honor America and our democracy for the playing of the national anthem.
Welcome to the rare afternoon start for a girls high school hockey game. We have the rematch of Minneapolis versus New Prague from the game on Friday night, this last Friday, where Minneapolis came out on top by 5-2. Let's see how we can do. The game is set up as a late season game where the game is a reschedule from when school was canceled about a week or so ago. Minneapolis had announced yesterday that they'll be playing a section game next Saturday at home here at Parade against South St. Paul at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. At this point, don't know if we'll have the broadcast or if that will be only broadcast through the state high school league site. Keep tuned to see if that ends up coming up, if we're allowed to broadcast or not. So tonight we've got flying, and we got Hokinson, Scott, and Riley McIntyre starting off for Minneapolis. Quickly goes back to Burgoon, lays it back up to the blue line, but not out. Hokinson gets out and out, but not controlling the puck yet. New Prague battling back in front of behind our net, getting it back out, not quite back in. This is a little reminiscent of on Friday night when New Prague jumped out to a quick 1-goal lead fairly early on, within about the first 3 minutes. Minneapolis getting a full line change on the icing. I have the Carlson, Johns, and Mitchell line out the forwards. Minneapolis wins the face-off, sends it around, and Helen Mitchell gets up, partial breakaway, 2-on-1, and barely missed the push over, had an open net, but couldn't quite connect with Helen. Helen comes back out of the corner, sends it back up to the point. Nice shot. Goalie holds on, keeps it without any rebound there. Another win from Minneapolis. Quick shot by Helen, but got blocked. Didn't quite make it to the net. Shots on goal were even. Basically 2-2 for shots. 15:34 left in the period. Minneapolis sticks with the Carlson, Mitchell, John's line. Elsie Rourke puts it down behind the net. Missed the defense out at the point, sends it all the way out. Burgoon comes out, plays the puck up. One of her good patented playing the puck early that we don't see a lot with a lot of the high school girls goalies yet. And Burgoon decides that we're just going to settle it down, allow us to get a full line change in. New Minneapolis line. We've got who we got in the center? Minneapolis wins it. Finley Betcher takes it up, gets it up the side, skates it all the way down in their zone. Oh, up and over the corner. I think she was looking for that top left corner, barely missed it. That's another shot on goal. So we're now up on shots. We got the Junie cruise missile Betcher on forwards with Boys and Landers on D. Neutral zone regroup. Back to Junie. Junie takes it in the corner. Turns it around. Kaya is going to go pick it up. Keeping it in the zone pretty well. Minneapolis touches up. Gets a line change in. Lindsay goes back to try to keep the puck in the zone during the line change. Doesn't quite do it. Back to Lenora. Minneapolis trying to corral the puck back in their own zone behind the net. Feed it up the boards. Couldn't quite get it over to Wilkinson. Got a sneaky short side shot that looks like it went up off the pads and went in. But not unlike our Friday game, that the team from New Prague comes in and gets a fairly early goal on us. Both teams have their section time schedule figured out, but I think would like to get a good win going into the week of practice before the sections start. So I think both teams are looking for a win, even though at this point in time, it doesn't really add up to any significant change on how they're going to be playing or who they're going to be playing. Oh, nice block by New Prague. Coming back, we got a one-on-one. Nice play by Brumbaugh to take it off her skate and put it over in the corner.
First, number 19, Alice Cartack, from number 26, Eagle Baker.
Sasha's bringing it up. Oh, looking for that same short side goal that we got scored on. Very nice feed out, right up the slot. Didn't quite get through the. Icing on New Prague. Put the ice back, put the puck back on their side of the ice. Minneapolis wins it, but gets it picked off on a cross ice pass. New Prague comes back, bounces off the boards to themselves, and a lot of noise, but no penalty on that. Another icing coming back for a face-off in Minneapolis zone. Minneapolis gets a full change in. Olive wins the face-off, sends it back, go D to D, picks it up to Riley, couldn't quite get it out. Gets blocked by her sister though. McIntyre to McIntyre again. We'll come around, try the other side. Get it out of the zone. But New Prague is there, picks it up, brings it right back in. And we have Scotty comes up. Couldn't quite get a handle on the puck before she gets corralled by three New Prague Trojans. Trojans come back. Easy shot for Burgoon to save. Right in the midsection, holds on to it for a offensive. Olive Carlson on center, taking the face off. And then once again wins it. And back, turned it around. Not quite out. Oh, got Helen sneaking up the side, gets it, loses the handle on it, and Craig gets it.
The fight?
Yeah.
We got commented.
All right. Now we're going to have some more of the Minneapolis players in the booth coming in to talk.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we've got some additional commentary. Who do we have?
We got Maddie Warrington and Finley Pro.
All right, welcome, guys. Now we've got a little more people to give some more intelligent opinions on things.
Yeah.
Hey, Maddie?
Yeah. Good call by the ref on the offsides. This beautiful call. Good observation.
Minneapolis gets a full change on this one. Get a new D, new forwards.
Junie, TK, and Finley. Is this a line?
It's kind of a variable line. It seems to kind of swing back and forth. This is,
Yeah.
uh, another good catch and hold by Burgoon.
Did you eat that one? Hey. How do you think you say that?
Danielson.
No, Madden. Madden?
And, oh, Minneapolis wins the puck, gets it back into their zone, but Betcher loses it just after the entry. New Prague takes it back into their zone to regroup. Picked off by Brumbaugh, who sends it back behind the net. See if Minneapolis can win out of the corner here. Oh, well, didn't like that. It looks like we lost.
Body from Junie. That was beautiful.
Junie lost a glove and a stick.
They are really slow. I'll start it down. Not appropriate.
So Maddie, as far as I know, you're the captain for the girls Minneapolis lacrosse team.
Yeah,
here, right? You got lacrosse practice coming up here. Captain's coming up this week.
On Wednesday. Come to the practice. It's gonna be really fun.
Going to be a little short practice with a lot of the players still in their spring sports, or winter sports. But you've got lots of drills and other things you've got planned out to lead them at the beginning.
Well, I'm turning for music. I don't know who's on music down there, but Sophie's mom?
Cruz. So we've got another offensive face-off with Olive Carlson at center here. So far, I think she's maybe won every single one so far today.
Won it again.
Again. Looks like Kendall's going to try to get it up to. Idea was Kendall's going to try to skate it up with Helen pushing up the side even further and trying to get behind them. Very close, but just a little outpaced the arms of Mitchell.
Good idea from Elsie, bringing it around.
Minneapolis gets it out of their zone. New Prague regrouping, almost got a good jump to the route there.
Oh.
Kendall McIntyre corralling it in the back behind the net.
Good shot from New Prague. That was a fast shot.
It's like New Prague is going to keep trying that short side shot as long as it worked once. Now we've got a 2-on-2 here. Helen looks like she's willing to go around the net, try to see if anybody is going to be open in the slot. Circling, going to orbit the whole thing. And we shouldn't get. No,
wow.
Not going. Well, we've got a delayed penalty on New Prague that looks like it's been called. I guess we've got a hook. So Minneapolis got an extra player as Burgoon went to the bench. So Prague touched up. Got the penalty call. Looks like we got a cross check on New Prague.
That's my number. Claire Boutreau. Boutreau.
Claire Boutreau. Claire Boutreau of New Prague, 2 minutes for cross checking. Got a power play one out here once again. We have Olive Carlson, who won the face-off of it.
Is what she thinks. But she's also in people too. Ooh, good one.
Cycling it.
Wow.
Boy, that was a really close miss there. That Sasha almost got that snipe in the upper left corner. Minneapolis doing a good job of keeping it in the zone, passing it around. Nice stop. Oh, New Prague clears it out. Back into the Minneapolis zone. New Prague's able to.
2 minutes for hooking.
And Prague gets a line change in. Like Sasha went for that same upper left corner again. She barely got it, and Prague clears all the way down. Bentley stops it and sends it
Good
nice.
idea. Wow, that was a good pass.
Sends it nice up. Keep the up. Minneapolis getting set up again. Got all the players in their box +1. Shot blocked before it got there. Gets through, but just wide, just left of the net. Rourke keeps it, passes it back down in the corner. Oh, I don't know, Maddie. You would not have done that, would you? You would have. That would have been tape to tape.
Yeah, it would have been tape to tape, bar down in the net, probably.
Yeah.
This is really unfortunate.
Kendall McIntyre is taking it all the way in and gets a shot. Minneapolis couldn't quite convert on that, but we still have it down in their zone. If we can hold it down. Craig gets back up. Dumps it in the Minneapolis zone. Centering, but no New Prague players on that center.
Chip. Oh, that was a good move by Elsa.
Olive picks up the puck at just off the blue. Centers it to the slot. Nobody there.
Oh my God.
And sends a puck over for Jenny Hokinson in the
Nice catch,
home penalty
Jenny.
box.
She's doing great down there. Siri, Emily, Riley, Sasha. It's a great line. This is a scoring line, I feel it. How much did we win last time?
I believe the last Friday was 5-2.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Long shot from Brumbaugh. Made it on net. Scotty couldn't quite keep it in. Went all the way down for ice, and we're back in the offensive zone for Minneapolis. Shots are gotten a little bit closer now, but Minneapolis is up 9-8. 5 minutes, 21 seconds left in the first period. Minneapolis wins the faceoff again. Scotty almost was able to get in and try to push it through, but the goalie had the 5-hole closed up and was able to keep that one out. Emily Scott will take the face-off here again. Minneapolis has been doing pretty well with their winning percentage on the face-offs, and won yet another one. 10 shots on goal. Feels like we are getting close to getting one that should pop in. Another icing offensive zone face-off with 5 minutes left in the first period. So Maddie, for lacrosse this year, you're going to come back and play goalie again?
Yeah.
You're going to play goalie?
Yeah, play goalie.
Put up, hang up the forward stuff from the winter and go goalie.
Yeah. I want to get a shutout this year, hopefully.
Nice.
One shutout. Our defense is slacking a little bit, but it's all right.
Well, The lacrosse shutouts are not an easy thing to get.
I got a hockey shutout when I played goalie at practice. 3-on-3. Shout out Addie Babbler for missing the net 8 feet wide.
Minneapolis trying to regroup while we had a New Prague change, get the puck down without getting a without getting the icing.
Oh
But
yeah.
we're
It's off.
got kind of held up in our zone. Had to take a little bit of time for the touch up offsides. New line came in. Landers dumps it down into the opposite corner. Minneapolis holds it in briefly until the Trojans dump it out. Minneapolis cycles across, almost gives up a turnover, but Kendall McIntyre holds on to it, swinging back and forth. Had an open Mitchell in front of the net, but couldn't quite connect. Another block on the Carlson shot. Got 3 New Prague players in the corner, which meant that we should have had plenty of people open out in front of the net.
What did he say?
New Prague is pretty happy to get it out and get a change. Minneapolis picks up the puck quick, jumps in on the slower New Prague change, but couldn't quite get it out. Get it on that short side again, trying to sneak it in there, but New Prague stops it. 3 minutes left in the first period. Minneapolis 12, New Prague 8 for shots. Still a 1-0 game, New Prague.
And I don't think because they don't have a JV, right?
Nope. New Prague is not this year is down on numbers and does not have a JV. Got the Hokinson, Scott, McIntyre line out there again. Oh, just peppering, getting shot on the net. It's,
Oh no. He doesn't get hurt often.
Emily Scott goes down hard. Hopefully,
Perception. He just did like a split. What's this about?
hopefully she's up and moving around.
Emily Scott, I love you. I hope you're doing okay. I hope your head's okay.
Emily's up and skating off under her own power before the trainer even got there. Have a sit down on the bench and make sure that all of her parts are in the right place and that they're all still working. I'm guessing we'll see her back out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Sasha gets the puck up the blue line, taps it back down.
Oh, she looks like she.
Sasha comes in.
Yeah, looks like she landed on her head.
New Prague clears the puck. Should be an icing and coming back down with 1:47 left. Another offensive zone faceoff by Junie. See if Junie has the same percentages as Olive. Pretty close. Minneapolis takes control of it. Sends it back up to Brumbaugh, who keeps it in. Looking for another short side shot. Oh, Junie had an opportunity there, but it was tough. It was a closing one. couldn't quite get there fast enough to get that puck in the little bit of open net. This series, New Prague's doing a pretty good job of blocking a lot of shots, even though we've got 16 that have made it through to the goalie. New Prague just now getting it out of the zone.
Yeah.
New Prague looking for that short side again. Okay, yes.
Yep.
Tricky shot that Burgoon covers up there. Kind of came in from a weird angle, bounced around. But Burgoon able to jump on that. Olive Carlson back at the faceoff circle again. And once again wins it. Sends it up just past Johns. Goes out to neutral zone. And Craig doing a little bit of tape to tape. Then dumping it behind our net. Craig holding it in the zone. We've got 25 seconds left. Be a good time to pop it out of the zone and get a quick goal before the end of the period. Here we go. Johns with a nice block. It has on a breakaway now. And we've got at least a trip. Nope, they are calling a penalty shot. He was far enough out front and was a breakaway. They called a penalty shot on that one. So we're going to see if the coaches want to take the penalty shot or the 2-minute. It looks like the Minneapolis coaching staff elected to take the penalty shot. So we've got Elsa Johns taking her own shot for Minneapolis. We don't see too many of these. We'll see if Elsie does something that she's been working on and practicing during all of her 5 puck. Oh, she didn't quite get it. Eked her out. She was down in front and just barely missed that short side of the net. All right. So with 2.1 seconds left, we're still at 5-on-5 for the rest of the period here now. No penalty box penalty for that one with the penalty shot. We're back. Olive Carlson taking the face off. Minneapolis stacking the slot, hoping to get something in there. Couldn't quite get anything in there. End of the first period. New Prague 1, Minneapolis 0. Minneapolis holds the lead on shots 18-11. We'll get back to you guys, everybody, after the break for second period.
Okay, it's ready whenever you are.
Okay. That means we're live. We're live mic. Okay, thanks. All right, welcome back, hockey fans, and we're getting ready to start the second period. Minneapolis down by a goal, but ahead in the shots category, 18-11 in the first period. Gonna have Emily Scott out there with McIntyre and Johns, backed up by Grabo Pinto. And that's Siri Broombaugh with the puck, bouncing one off the board. She'll dump it in. McIntyre gives chase. Minneapolis trying to find the next gear here as we start out the second period. Ron is with me back in the booth. Ron, weather okay outside?
Surprisingly chilly out. The sun goes down and it's no longer quite as warm as it was this weekend. A good battle of Hokinson in the corner there. McIntyre picks up the puck. Minneapolis keeping some good offensive zone time. And here, Sasha couldn't quite.
As soon as you said that, Ron.
All right, a little bit of a jinx. Minneapolis has numbers back in their own zone. Regroup. Oh,
Scott couldn't catch up to that one. New Prague holding the zone, working the puck around.
it's good to see Emily Scott back on the ice after she went down hard earlier on.
Yeah, it looked like she grabbed her head at first.
Yep.
Kind of popped back up and must be okay, thankfully. Face-off coming to the left-hand side of Burgoon.
And see if Olive Carlson keeps up with her domination of the face-off circuit tonight and wins yet another one. I noticed that a lot of times what she does is she'll take the, well, okay, once again, I jinxed that too. She gets, as Olive gets thrown out of the face-off circle.
Not sure what she did either.
Yeah, it wasn't even set up, so.
This is Kendall McIntyre with the puck, passing it over to John. She felt some pressure. New Prague keeping it in the zone. McIntyre trying to shake one defender. She does. Passes it up to Johns. Just rolled off her stick. She sticks with it, though. Keeps it in the zone. Drops it back to McIntyre. Kendall with a nice shot. Oh, there we go. I think they're going to credit Elsa with that because he waved off the initial goal, and then Elsa Johns was there to put the puck in the net.
So if you said it came straight down without going in, and then Elsa Johns got the tip in. She got the cleaned up the garbage in front of the net.
Well played, and good job not giving up on the play.
That was a really good series of play by the New Prague goalie. That's our Minneapolis 19th shot on goal. So that's getting our first goal on 19 shots. Is a pretty good showing for New Prague. Hopefully Minneapolis can loosen things up here now and start to do what we did last Friday and open the floodgates.
Turn that percentage around, right? New Prague doing a good job pressuring. As Work bounces one off the back wall, trying to find McIntyre on the other side. Kept in at the line by New Prague.
With 15-19 left in the second.
Shot sails wide.
Number 22, Elsa Johns. Assisted by number 14, Oliver.
Boone easily handles that one, freezes the puck. Defensive zone face-off. Minneapolis gets a full forward and defense line change as well as New Prague. Looks like we've got Junie center taking the face-off. Minneapolis still wins it. Takes it back behind the net to regroup.
New Prague doing a really good job coming down and pinching on the boards, not making it easy for Minneapolis to break the puck out. You see it happening again right on the near side. Kaya recognizes that and sends one up the middle. We just couldn't
quite control it. Cruise missile gets the puck, takes it in, gets over. Down in the corner, see if she gets it around. Who do we have in front? We got anybody in front in the slot? Got an empty slot. Finley Betcher comes over, pushes it back in front. Sylvie couldn't quite get to it. Minneapolis holding it down in the zone, trying to get it back out in front. Kaya shot a little bit off the mark, but still gets back. Minneapolis holds it in the zone.
Yeah, good zone time by our forwards there, keeping the pressure on. New Prague able to break it out. Royce bounces one off the boards. New Prague forced to tag up. And now it's Minneapolis trying to get back on the attack.
Got some neutral zone, wacky sacky, knocking it back and forth for the most part there for a little while. With Minneapolis, can hold it in, and then we're back in the neutral zone again. Minneapolis touches up. Riley McIntyre goes down. It's a advantageous weird bounce off the glass. Hit some of the aluminum there and bounce it back in.
And good job by Broombach keeping it in the zone. Grable Pinto feeling the pressure, dumps it in. Loose puck hanging out in front. Siri comes around to play it.
Nice pinch play by Brumbaugh to keep it in. Keep the zone compressed. Olive comes in off of the bench along with Ellen Mitchell. Ellen comes up with the puck. New Prague does a good job of cutting off the short side stuff and forces New Prague to dump the puck down into the zone for a icing.
Ron, you got to like the offensive zone time there, though, right? Had an opportunity to get a line change in there. We kept the pressure on. I'd like to see maybe a couple more shots on goal, but I like the direction we're going here.
Yep, holding it in, keeping it in. See if Olive doesn't avoid getting kicked out this time.
Yep, nice face
Clean
on.
win on that one.
Yeah, great. I was like,
Craig's doing a pretty good job of deciding they're going to jump on us right away. And
nice job there by McIntyre. She steps up and a good shot.
For that short side goal again. And no penalty on that one. New Prague just fell down. Oh. Olive going for the tip from Kendall on the blue line. New Prague is just dumping it down. Dragoon decides to come out. It almost like she was, I don't know, playing mini golf or something and watching the ball go between her legs.
I'm not sure that I've ever seen that one before, Ron, but I like the creativity.
Junie taking the face off. Kaya keeping it in. Centering pass got knocked down by New Prague, but kept in by Minneapolis.
Yeah, good play there by Sylvie. Oh.
Nice whack at the puck by Sylvie to get it to go up, and kind of a dangerous play there.
And another nice save by Dragoon. She'll hang on, and we'll get another face-off.
10:54 left in the second period. 1-1. Shots are 20 Minneapolis to 15 for New Prague.
This face-off win by Scott. Puck finds its way to Riley McIntyre again, feeling some pressure on that breakout. Forces Brumbaugh to pick it up behind the net. Siri didn't have a good pass, so she'll skate it out. And immediately running into some new Prague players, forces a play back in where it's picked up by Grabo Pinto. And now it's Sasha across the line, but we're going to get called for an offside.
Yeah, I could almost feel like I could see from the from our blue line that Sasha was going to take it straight in all by herself.
Made a couple nice moves to get the puck out of the zone. That's a hard part about a tied 1-1 game with some opportunities. You get a little excited, and it's hard to maintain your composure as you're just trying to gain the zone.
Nice stop by Brumbaugh to reverse the play back in. Riley almost had a really nice block there. Almost was able to feed it right to herself and have something of a short breakaway. Wilson back with the puck behind the net. Makes the player fall down, I guess.
Trip, I think.
Fall down. Actually was a trip.
I think it was somewhat inadvertent, but
yeah, I didn't see it at all, and I think that Olive was also as confused about it. I think that it almost looked like she was looking for the other player to maybe go in the box. Well, Minneapolis is going to go short-handed here for 2 minutes. We have scored a number of short-handed goals this year, so hope for some more. Minneapolis gets control of it, but doesn't quite get it out until now. Siri Brumbaugh puts the puck all the way down.
A minor penalty, 2 minutes for a high stick, number 14, Olive Thompson.
Yeah, Ron, when you talk about some of the success we've had on the PK with scoring those shorthanded goals, a lot of that goes to some of the pressure we're able to apply in these situations, specifically from like Sylvie Cruz on the PK
right
or Junie right there. Yeah, absolutely.
Following them behind the net. Controlling the puck and then dumping it down, wasting a few more seconds here and there. And then at the same time, we were able to change out 2 of our penalty killers right there, and then dump it right back in.
Yeah, it's a good job by Brumbaugh stepping up to dump that puck in too. Should get another opportunity here. Makes the wise decision just to throw it in. Get some fresh legs back on the ice as Mitchell changes up with Cruz.
New Prague gets the puck in our zone, but
yeah, we're going to catch New Prague on a line change here as Grabo Pinto.
Sasha
walking right in.
Oh, got it in on goal, but couldn't find the 5-hole. But it's down to 23 seconds left in the penalty kill, and we have a face-off in their zone.
Yeah, it's a nice move by Sasha, especially going to the backhand there. Just kind of ran out of room, and the goaltender from New Prague made a nice play.
Junie, nice stop with her skates there. Sent it back down. And once again, right there, keeping it in their zone, dumping it all the way down behind the goal line.
Great penalty kill there by Minneapolis.
Minneapolis back at full strength. I believe we kept them without a shot on goal.
Minneapolis at full strength.
I still have to hand it to New Prague. They're really blocking a lot of shots to get into the line.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job shut things down in the slot area for sure. Rourke dumps it in. And this should be an icing on New Prague.
Nope, they waved it off.
Wave it off.
I'm not sure what they waved it off for, but they waved it off.
Uh-oh.
Oh, an unfortunate somebody stepping into the lane there and picking it off and being able to get a quick shot off. And New Prague goes up 2-1 with 7:07 left in the second.
Yeah, it was a nice job by that New Prague defender stepping up into the passing lane and picking that off. And a really good shot on net. Minneapolis is going to have to keep fighting to tie this one back up.
And Scotty knew exactly what she wanted to do there when she got the puck, and I think she let him have it, and she was just going to go through and chase it down.
Number 5, Brinley Snyder, unassisted.
Knocking the puck down, keeping it in the zone again. And Prague finally does get it out. So the dump and chase. Aya gets there first. Couldn't quite get our breakout going. Riley's looking across ice to see if she can get it all the way over to Wilkinson, but it was pretty well filled up. The lanes weren't there.
Smart playing, good discipline there by Riley.
New Prague brings it back in, gets it on net, but Lagoon pushes it off to the corner. Another quick shot comes off on Dragoon. Minneapolis ends up just dumping it down the ice to relieve the pressure and get a new change in. Minneapolis changing all 5.
6:01 left to go in the second. Minneapolis down by a goal. And Ron, New Prague has got a few more shots this period, too. Kind of tighten the gap there.
Tightened up a little bit. Minneapolis still ahead 21-17. Both goalies having a good night, good afternoon, I should say, today. Twenty-one shots and 1 goal is a pretty darn respectable percentage.
Yes, it is. And they're going to get another opportunity there. Nice save by Burgoon. Wow, that puck was hanging out in the crease there for a second, too, but she calmly found it and smothered it. Ron, you may have covered this in the first period, but hard to believe that this is the last regular season game of this season for these girls.
Yep, and it always feels like a little bit weird when we end the season what feels so early, being that it's only February, and we're used to the youth seasons going until March and April, and here we are at the high school level ending in February for the regular season.
I'm not saying it.
Always seems like it takes forever to get going, right? But once you get into January, it really flies by. And speaking of flying by, this is Brumbaugh carrying it up the ice. And we'll...
Brumbaugh got it up and out, but quickly lost it. Luckily, we had one player that hadn't touched up yet from New Prague. All offside. Minneapolis seeming to be doing some pretty quick changes on their forwards today.
Trying to keep some fresh legs out there, I assume.
Keeping fresh legs, getting ready for the section games coming up, where we really want to push, just like NHL for playoffs. Quick shifts. Keep everybody as fresh as you can.
Couple
nice
good plays there by McIntyre.
McIntyre to keep things going. Scotty gets off a nice shot, but New Prague got a stick in it to put it up over the glass and get another face off down in the offensive zone. We'll do another full line change. Minneapolis, but Carlson back out there. New Prague controls the puck. Can't quite get it out, sets it back behind the net. Now a little scrum. Minneapolis comes over to control it and get it back down to Mitchell.
Yeah, it was a good pinch by McIntyre and a good read by Elsa Johns to come up and support.
Olive getting the puck coming in, looking for a short side, but nothing there. Goalie had it pretty well sealed up. Nice play by Rourke there, getting tied up and having to do some work while having somebody right on top of you and still managing to control the puck and set it back down.
Minneapolis able to get a partial line change here anyway as they hold the puck in the zone.
After getting the puck, passes it off to Kendall.
Oh, nice cross-ice pass
Tried
there.
to do a tic-tac-toe, but we weren't quite there. We had an open side of the net, an open 2 feet, nothing there, and New Prague just dumps the puck down for a nice.
Yeah, it was a smart move by Finley to break back towards the net. We were just about a second off there.
Yeah. With 3:39 left in the second, Minneapolis is still down by 1. We're still up in shots, though. Minneapolis wins the draw and keeps it in the zone. Well, and he tries to get it back out into the slot. Wasn't quite able to do it. Got 5 players over in the corner, all trying to see who can come out with it. And this time it's New Prague.
Good job by Cruz there, stepping in to slow things down.
Neutral zone regroup. Cruz gets it in. Got 3 Minneapolis players in, while we get a full defensive change on the possession. Landers holds it in.
Oh, nice.
We got a goal. Right back from almost the blue line. I don't think the goal was really expecting it. Betcher gets it in. It's not a fast shot, but a shot that's on the ice. Sometimes the ones that you tip on the ice don't have the glamour, but they go on the scoreboard the same.
You got to take them any way you can get them, and I'm not sure the goalie ever saw that.
I don't know that you did either. I don't know that it maybe not didn't pinball off of somebody's skates, but with 2:54 left in the second, we're tied up at 2.
You can hear the girls on the bench right now too. They're feeling it.
And
puck kind of popped out into the crease. Fortunately, McIntyre was there to send it off to the side. Now she'll find the puck back in her stick and she tries to hit Hokinson with the pass, but it's held in by New Prague.
Number 9, Finley Betcher. Assisted by number 16, Nora Landers, and number 8, Sylvie Cruz. 9 from 16-8.
got 2 of the seniors getting points on their last regular season game at home. No trip on that.
Oh, that was McIntyre trying to find Gravo Pinto skating into the slot area. It was just deflected.
You know, we saw Jay Forrest here, our longtime commentator, now in retirement. But that would have been one of the comments that he would have talked about the Fox 40 whistles, and that non-call sponsored by Fox 40 whistles. We'll maybe have Jay Forrest come in the third period.
Oh, that's a penalty right there. Gravo Pinto drawing the penalty. And now we got numbers coming back the other way. McIntyre weaving her way, crosses the line. Gets a nice shot off. Blocker save. Puck's still loose.
Well,
there's no sign.
Minneapolis
no sign.
Minneapolis was celebrating. But by the time the ref got there, I think that their number 18, who was fully in the net, might have pushed it out, but without an overhead cam and replay, I don't think that we're ever going to know.
Boy, the ref sure looked like he was in the right position behind the goal there, wasn't
I
he?
think that by the time he got behind the goal,
he was slow to get there.
I think the player was already in the net, and was able to push it out.
Well, without instant replay, we're
Yeah.
not gonna.
No, without
They're not gonna see a change on this one.
And Tom's going to try to talk him into it anyway, but my experience has been that you have exactly 0% chance of convincing a referee to change his mind no matter what you say. I don't know what you've seen, Brett, but
Just certainly not at this level, or probably any other level, Ron. Yeah. The good news is we're on the power play. For the rest of this period, there's 1:10 left to go in the second. And Carlson back at the faceoff dot.
Carlson taking the draw again. Ref is really watching, making sure that that it goes off well. Olive controls. Graybow comes in and just slightly over.
Number 19, Alice Bartek. 2 minutes for hooking.
Job by Minneapolis controlling here. Puck finds its way back to Carlson. Back down low to Mitchell. Mitchell to Carlson. They continue to play catch in the corner. And now it's sent back across the other side to McIntyre, but it rolls off her stick. She maintains possession. And good job by Scott.
Nice sealing off the boards by Scott. Oh, Olive doing a pass shot into Mitchell.
Oh. Yeah, Mitchell was trying to find her, then coming back the other way.
Sasha looking for another quick shot on the ice, and Sasha's going to get called for a trip. Not even though she was going for the puck, but doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
You still get the trip either way. So even it up at 4-on-4 here for the next 6.8 seconds, and then the next 50 seconds of the third period, after which New Prague will go on the power play.
So, Ron, right now you just want to win the face-off and eat it in the corner, right?
I think so. Hopefully Jimmy will pull it back in the corner. Well,
or just skate it out of the zone and be fine too. Good job there by Sylvie. That's all from the second period, where we're all tied up at 2, and we'll have a little 4-on-4 to begin the third.
Number 15, Sasha Graybo-Pinto. 2 minutes for tripping.
See you in about 15 minutes.
Sounds good.
The completion in the third period.
My deepest apologies. That's really ugly.
Did you talk to Jay? See?
Yep. All right, here we are back for the third period of our last regular season home game for Minneapolis girls hockey. We're starting off with a 4-on-4. We got 2 penalties, 1 for each team. We got Sasha Grable Pinto in the box for us. And sorry, I don't know for
Number 19.
So we'll have a 4-on-4 for the next 50 seconds. And then the minute about after that, we'll have a power play for the New Prague Trojans.
Yeah, and a nice face-off win there by Carlson, pushing forward and a track down by McIntyre, who draws the penalty in the corner. Delayed penalty coming up here. It's finally touched by New Prague. Riley took a hard hit into the corner, goes down, and Minneapolis is back in the power play.
So all of our explanation of our power plays kind of goes out the windows here now, where we'll play 4-on-3 for the next 30 seconds, 37 seconds. Minneapolis, or then we'll go 4-on-4
For about a minute.
for a minute 41. Then Minneapolis will have a power play for 20 seconds after that.
Nice shot by McIntyre. It's on net, and a good save.
Nice glove catch by Trojan goalie.
Yeah, Kendall McIntyre with that quick release, right? Got it on net really fast that time. Unfortunately for us, it was tracked well, and it was another good save.
He's been working on those slappers and those shots from the
Carlson
line for the last couple of years.
And it was defended well by New Prague. Carlson sticks with it, drops it back to Scott. Scott over to McIntyre. Kendall walks in, shot is right on again, and another good save.
Kendall's racking up the shots on goal there. I think we're kind of looking for some rebounds, hoping that the goalie starts to drop some, but she's been doing a really good job controlling the rebounds tonight.
Yes, she has. Kendall gets it again off the draw, goes across to Scott. Emily's shot goes wide, collected by Carlson. Carlson back to McIntyre. McIntyre back to Scott again. Emily walked in. That shot was deflected by the New Prague defender, and New Prague's going to get another skater back on the ice as Carlson walks in, goes across to Scott again. It was defended well and picked up and now fought for in the corner by Riley McIntyre. Riley finding a little space, goes up top, and she scores!
Wow, there was not much space there at all for Riley to find that opening. That was a tight window. Way to go, Riley.
Heck of a shot and a nice job winning that puck battle in the corner, too.
That was one really nice shot. Minneapolis kept that puck moving. Minneapolis goes up 3-2.
All right, so we got the lead, and we're gonna. What do we got here?
So we're back.
We're back to 4-on-4 hockey. Elsa Johns gains the zone, felt some pressure, so she dumps it in and then picks it back up, sticking with it, goes across to Rourke, and the puck just slid over the blue line. That'll be an offside call.
The tough one is coming fast, and she was thinking about that she was going to have to head back to protect and couldn't quite jump back in.
Good face-off win by Minneapolis. Work sends it in, but it's immediately picked up by New Prague. They get it out of the zone. Now it's over to Boyce. Boyce trying to dump it in. Played by Hokinson. Emily walking in. Got a shot off. Deflected.
Unassisted. Even strength goal at 15:55 in the third.
New Prague able to get a line change as Work picks up the loose puck. Passes it up to Hokinson. Hokinson dumps it in.
Minneapolis at full strength. We have a power play, Minneapolis power play for 9 seconds left.
Slowing the line change there, but we finally got our people in the zone and just in time for New Prague to ice it and kill the rest of the Minneapolis power play off.
Burgoon comes out and passes up past the blue line. Gets the,
good opportunity there for Minneapolis. Bravo Pinto dumping it back in. New Prague just as quick to clear.
No, they wisely did not call a penalty on that. I think the New Prague player just kind of tripped over the logo on the center ice there. Not had anything to do with McIntyre.
A shot from Buma. Just wide. Collected by Gravo Pinto, trying to go back in front to Betcher.
Kind of a wacky one-time backhand. You don't see a one-timer on a backhand very often. Brumbaugh holds it in for a while, but now it's out. Looks like it's going to be ice forwarding to Burgoon. Well, it's not Burgoon. I didn't realize we had a goalie change. We had a goalie change between second and third. We got Josie Meidel in net.
Good eyes there, Ron.
I didn't even notice that at first. So I realized that we didn't have the black pads of Burgoon. So Josie Meidel comes in to get some playing time in before the end of the season. The regular season is done.
Another shot by Brumbaugh is on target. Deflected wide. And now kept in at the other side by Gravo Pinto. Sasha back to Siri. That shot goes wide, and Hokinson tracks it down on the far wall along with Carlson, who gives it back up to Gravo Pinto. Sasha's shot on net. Rebound in front is pushed away by New Prague, but
nice shot on net and a follow-up rush by Carlson there. The rebound just went a little bit too fast past Carlson. Otherwise, I think she might have gotten the goal on one.
That's Gravo Pinto skating it back in, drawing another penalty.
Sasha moving her feet, making a real good attack in, and New Prague kind of forced or intimidated into taking a penalty on that one.
All right.
Face off coming to the left-hand side of the goal. Minneapolis with their all 5 new players out. Face off being taken by Hokinson.
Great opportunity for Minneapolis to go up by 2 here with just under 13 left in regulation.
2 minutes for tripping. 12:53 in the third.
New Prague successfully icing the puck and then picking it back up, and a good stick by Meadow prevented that centering pass.
Nice long pass there, Johns, to make sure that
nice pass in front from Johns to Hokinson. She just had her stick tied up on the wrong side of her skate and couldn't get the shot off.
I think she did a real good job of stopping the puck that was in her feet, but unfortunately got her foot inside of her skate. Taking it in, keeping it onside.
And then lost it and sent back down the other way. Halfway through the power play for Minneapolis.
Oh, nice poke check by Carlson. Coming in on her own.
Carlson walking right in. Makes a nice move and she scores.
Hard move to the right. Beats her out, pulls it back to the left, and just tucks it in the open about 1.5 foot behind her skate.
Yeah, good patience by Carlson there. And we've got a special guest here.
Yeah, we have a special guest tonight. The old-time, now retired, is back from Florida. Jay Forrest is back in the booth for us tonight. Give us some words of wisdom and critique the work.
I just think that in basketball, like a goal or a score has varying point degrees. That goal by Olive Carlson might be a 3-pointer. I mean, that was an absolute thing of beauty, huh?
Yeah, it was.
Well, and a 3-point from the standpoint of the puts by 2. It's in a 2-goal.
Under the penalty box.
All right, I think we're having some technical difficulties, but it looks like he might be back.
Oh, and we're back up.
Yep. Looks like we had a penalty called on Minneapolis. We seem to be back.
Tallulah gets the roughing penalty. I actually didn't see it, but there's about 5 penalties here in the last 8 minutes of play. In the first 30 minutes of play, there was almost no penalties. It's really
Nice clear by Riley. Pull it out of the zone, but New Prague comes right back in. Controls it briefly.
Minor penalty has been assessed to Minneapolis.
Rumbaugh collects the puck behind the goal line, sends it over to Hokinson. Hokie ties it up over in the corner. We got 5 people over in the corner. Finally comes out, and New Prague controls it.
Sasha took a stick to the face there.
Oh, another one of the tricky short side shots that we've been seeing from New Prague, but Minneapolis gets it out and clears it all the way down. Just a little over 1 minute left in the penalty, and we still have special guest Jay Forrest in here giving us some words of wisdom.
Well, I don't know about that, Ronnie, but it sure is great to be back on the Costco table here, Great Ice Garden.
It doesn't get any better. You know, we
looks like it's got a few.
We've talked about getting a nice game day tablecloth for it. You know, it's kind of like a nice dive bar. You got to love what you've got, and we're doing.
No, I think if it were fancy, we just wouldn't appreciate it like we do a good Costco table.
Yeah. Minneapolis keeping it out of our zone. Gotta admire Carlson's stick-to-itiveness there and spinning around and managing to whack the puck back in. So far this game, Minneapolis has done a really good job of holding New Prague out of our zone and reducing the number of shots they've been seeing.
Oh. Wow, back door. Nifty pass there by the New Prager. Yeah, we were talking earlier why it's not New Prague, but New Prague.
Yeah.
Is that like kind of how we say bag in Minnesota, or what's that about?
I think it came from the same thing.
Okay.
You know, the other day, when on Friday we were down there, I met a New Prager down in the meat shop, and
This is a start to a good story. So you walk into the meat shop in New Prague.
Yeah, New Prague. And we're getting some meat, as you do when you go to New Prague. You got to go get some sausages and meat sticks. And there's a local guy. I don't know what he's got, but he's got like five gallon buckets of stuff they're bringing out for like $920 of stuff.
You gotta be kidding.
Yeah, but he insisted on teaching us not only how to say kolache properly, and also how to say thank you, and it was one other one. Now, I know, Jay, you're going to ask, how do you say any of these things? And I don't remember anymore.
Well,
but
what I do
New Prague is good.
Is that when you guys go to away games, you always find a local butcher. Is that kind of a pastime for you and Chris?
The local butchers in the small towns are always good. And if we remember back a couple of years to Mike Davis, Davis was really the king of that, of finding the local butchers And so a lot of it came from that. But yeah, once again, we got some really good meat sticks and kolache.
That's awesome to
Yeah.
hear.
We've still got a hockey game going on, though. We could talk about some of the food in New Prague for a while, but
Ron, can I just ask you a few questions? Because I know you've been behind the camera more than you've been in front of the camera, and this
yeah.
is telecast, so people can see what's going on.
Oh, here we have a
Wow.
Oh,
Ooh.
well, you got some good
Saving
using
you.
I think that Josie, I think, was using her head on that one. I think that one went right off the top of the crown on that one.
She knew exactly how she was positioned.
Yeah.
Right?
I think that was a header. I don't think she just left her head there. I think that part of it was to push it up higher.
The goal she let in, I think, might have hit the dome of that beautiful mask that she's got, custom designed mask from last year. So yeah, you guys have had 10 games here for Finley at Varsity.
Yeah, we need to like figure out. I guess
Final number.
we've got a number of these seniors here in their last.
Well, we're
on the
talking
last
about
game.
you and Finley and
Yeah.
right now, Ron.
I believe that Finley currently, this might be her 126th game, I believe. I think she has 126 high school games. I think we've got Kendall McIntyre, and I think she just had a 100 the other day. And I think that Helen Mitchell was also probably at 100 or 101. So, that 100 mark is really something to kind of be pretty happy about when you realize that you played 100 games. That's a lot of games. So,
and there's Coda Munin. She comes out there, number 12. But those 100 games, there's 1,000 practices and clinics and camps and parents and a lot of work and diligence goes into that. So hats off to those players and their families, because that is 100 game threshold is a very unique mark in Minnesota high school hockey. There could be like an inner circle. And Kaya Boy is on track to do the same, right?
Yeah, Kaya Boys, and Riley McIntyre. They should be on track for the 125 game club or more.
It's fun when you look at this group. We got a lot of young players coming up through the system right now, right? It's going to be fun to watch them over the next few years, and it's a good group of girls.
Yeah, you can see it, huh? And they really move the puck and play hard. Good forecheck. Tell you what, that Sylvie Cruz and Junie get down the ice on that forecheck on the penalty kill like few skaters I've seen in years. God, they're so fast and hard on the puck. It's fun to see.
I mean, when you see Junie and the Cruz missile, they're already not real tall, so they already have a low center of gravity, and then they get so low that you can see why they can change direction so fast. When you've got your center of gravity below the surface of the ice, you can get in there and just turn on a dime.
Well, that must explain sort of your inability to do that, Ron, because you're a tall drink of water. Am I right?
Yeah, my center of gravity never goes down below the surface of the ice. and unless it's when I'm already laying on the ice.
Yeah. Level 5 USA coaching certification. You don't fall down often. And if you did, your hair would still look awesome. I know it.
Olive Carlson, we'll see how many, if she's going to win this one back again.
It's a 5 lefty line here, huh?
Yeah. Minneapolis is blessed with lefties right now. Got a lot of lefties playing off wing.
It does feel politically accurate. Times that we're in. Well, has everybody had a good Groundhog Day so far?
Yeah, I've heard that the hog saw its shadow and didn't see its shadow. What's the truth?
I don't know. I
can speak officially on this because it is my birthday today.
Are you?
Oh,
and he definitely saw a shadow.
Oh, yes, you did. Okay.
Yes. So we got another 6 weeks.
Six more weeks.
Yep.
6 more weeks of winter without hockey, or with less hockey.
6 more weeks. So, well, I know Ryerson Insurance is always a big advocate for Groundhog Day. A proud sponsor of Minneapolis Girls High School.
Old Ned Ryerson. Yeah.
Needle Nose Ned. Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up the fact that tomorrow is National Mark D. Young Day.
Oh, got a
One of the,
turnover and almost.
Original season casters here for Minneapolis Girls High School hockey. February 3rd is National Mark D. Young Day, and I got an exchange with Mark recently that his assistant at work wanted to know if she was supposed to clear his calendar on February 3rd because there was something on his calendar because I put it on his calendar permanently.
It's funny that she would even ask the question. You know?
I wonder if Mark will prioritize himself or the kids tomorrow, but he'll, like a lot of us, enjoy National Mark D. Young Day tomorrow.
I'll celebrate that.
Oh, what a
Nice shot there.
Minneapolis kind of buzzing for a little bit here while we're talking about things other than the hockey game. In front of the New Prague net, getting a number of shots on goal. Minneapolis still up 4-2. Shots are 37-24 Minneapolis, and it's kind of showing by the number of amount of time that we're spending down in the New Prague zone. But New Prague sends it down and sends it down fast enough for an icing. Both teams get a decent change.
Listen to the round of applause for Willa and Coda from the JV girls. You hear that?
Yeah,
That is
we got some
awesome to see.
cheering for their teammates, getting some time on the section roster. I always like to see the end of the season when, you know, more of the younger girls get to come up and get some time on the ice and in the locker room and on the bench.
Yeah, there's a real youth movement here. Lots of young players, like Brent was saying.
3:36 left in the game. I expect that New Prague is going to really start pushing, and maybe we're going to see a goalie pull here pretty soon.
Oh, I'd like
to try to.
that.
Although, as soon as you say that, Minneapolis ices the puck and allows for an offensive zone face-off, and it looks like New Prague is pulling their goalie already with 3:23 left in the game.
Okay.
To go up by one additional offensive player.
When you got boys with Landers, Mitchell, Johns, and Carlson, huh?
You do. Wins it, but it's not a penalty, so we're gonna come right back.
Okay, I like it. Going for the first lamplighter.
Yeah.
Here first. Yeah.
Oh, that would be so fun.
I'm gonna try to work the angles a little bit more there, right?
Geometry is a spring offering at Washburn, I know. So it's hard to
Sign her up. Yes.
Oh, I would love to see this. First goal.
Oh,
Nice.
now there's a nice clear. Just barely.
Well placed.
No. Yep, they're gonna wave that one off. That was couldn't have been any better. Olive gets off a shot on the empty net with the defender standing in it, but no dice on that one. Landers pokes it away, but New Prague comes back with it. Keeps
All right, I'm gonna beat the traffic, guys. I know there's a massive crowd here, so
There will be.
but
Well,
nice
Jay
to-
Forrest, nice to have you back in the back at the Costco table. And
good to be near this surefire microphone and see you guys. So enjoy the balance of the season and a well-deserved off season, hopefully in a month or two when that comes about. All right, good to see you guys. Have fun.
Get out of there.
Minneapolis, they're getting the puck down there, holding it in the zone, even being down by one. Couldn't quite get it in though.
Good to see you, brother. Take care.
New Prague bringing it back up the ice. Ellen Mitchell getting it at the blue line. Oh, number 19 comes back in.
Oh, she hit the pipe.
Helen Mitchell off the post. The 4x6 needed to be a 4x6.5 for Mitchell. Minneapolis keeping control of it in their zone. Somebody goes down, but the Fox 40 whistles have gone away. Go away.
Refs want to beat the traffic here, too.
Yeah. Oh, New Prague couldn't quite hold it in. Time is clicking off with just 1:30 left in the game. New Prague's hope of scoring 2 goals to tie it up to send it into overtime. Getting harder and harder with each tick of the clock. Kelsey Rourke gets it, but then loses it back. And frustration being shown by the New Prague as can't quite get it on net. And another shot down and not quite on net, so it'll be coming back for one more, maybe more than one. 58 seconds left. Brett, what do we think?
Well, Ron, the way the first half of this game went, I wasn't sure that we'd be in this position here in the final minutes, but the girls kind of battled their way through it and took advantage of some penalties, got some sustained zone pressure. I think built their confidence a little bit, found a way to get the puck in the net. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, it's been a nice set of series of goals that have brought them back from being down to playing a little bit of time even and then pulling it out. Not unlike what happened on Friday night, not quite to the extent, but it's pretty close.
And we didn't have to drive all the way down to New Prague for
We didn't have
this
to
one.
drive, but as we were talking about with Jay, we didn't get to go to the meat shop. But I'd like to say what the name of the meat shop was, but there's way too many consonants in that meat shop for me to remember how to say it. So if you want to go down there, you can look for the meat shop with the most consonants in the name, and that'll probably be the one.
It's got to be one of a handful of meat shops, right?
One of a handful. They also have a handful of bakeries. If you like your kolaches, there's a handful of bakeries, but you got to get down there early because most of them close at 2 o'clock. So,
Ron, do you have a favorite meat shop here in town?
I'm gonna go with Everett's on 38th and 38th. It might be Chicago or Bloomington.
Okay.
Everett's, I think they do a lot of their own meat processing in-house. Go to Everett's for a lot of your meats.
I like Everett's.
So we got Kanoki taking the face-off here. 58 seconds left. Shot pushed aside by Meidel. All the girls looking to try to get a hold of the puck to try to push it down, see if they can get an empty netter from 200 feet. Obviously, the deflection off of Betcher into the neutral zone, and we got a long. Oh, I think that Sasha had one going on there, but number 11 got in the way, but knocked it in for an icing, which is going to force New Prague to pull the goalie back out and put her back in net, I think.
That was a nice save there by number 11. I thought she caught that one up around her neck.
I think she did. So that was pretty good, and I'm guessing that Sasha's not real happy about it. Want to get one more in the for Sasha in the regular season, being that she's up there in the top 4 or 5 for scoring as a defense. Pretty impressive. Minneapolis with just 21 seconds left, just kind of trying to run the clock out down in their zone, being content with the battle on the boards, pushing it around.
Yep, good job there by the forwards, just to kind of try and eat that one in the corner.
And that pretty mumuch does it.
Nice block there by McIntyre, and that's it.
That's it. Nice win. Nice win for the last one of the season. All the senior girls with their 101 games, and one of the 8th grade, the seniors that was in from 8th grade at 127 games. Hats off for them for doing all of the work they've done. Got another week or 2 or maybe more, between now and the end of the section games or state tournament, but
Yeah, so what do we have? Our first section game next Saturday, right? Or this Saturday?
This Saturday, Saturday the 7th at 2 p.m. here at Parade. So if you can come out to Parade, come out. Otherwise, we'll be trying to broadcast, but sometimes the Minnesota High School League rules change a little bit. We'll see what we can and can't broadcast. Otherwise, you have to look for the Minnesota High School League sections broadcast to see what we can see on that one. Otherwise, thanks everybody for being here throughout the season and supporting Minneapolis hockey. And if we don't talk to you from the upcoming section games, talk to you next year.
Sounds great. Thanks, Ron. Thanks, everyone. Take care.